Welcome to Wisdom Unveiled. You're joining us for another deep dive. Yes, another deep dive into some really fascinating material.
Right.
Today, it's Hafez Shirazi.
Yeah, we're looking at Hafez.
And just to kind of set the stage for everyone listening, this is a translation.
Yes, a translation of conversations with Iranian philosophers, Dr. Dinani and Dr. Larijani.
Right. And as always, we just want to acknowledge up front, you know, there might be things that get lost in translation.
Right, of course.
We're doing our best to convey
nuances and
all the richness.
Absolutely.
That we apologize.
Apologies in advance if
anything.
If anything's off.
Yeah.
So with that said, we're really excited about this particular deep dive because Hafez, I mean, talk about layers of meaning.
Oh, layers and layers.
And we're going to be focusing on...
Specifically.
Yes, specifically on the opening lines.
Right, the opening line
of one of his ghazals. And it's not just any love poem.
Oh, no. This one's...
It's a journey.
It takes you on a journey.
To the heart of...
To cosmic love.
Right.
And existence itself.
Yeah, the fabric of existence.
It's really quite something.
It is, it is.
And I think one of the things that struck me right away is the language.
Oh, the language is just...
I mean, even in translation.
Right.
The power.
The beauty of the Persian.
It still shines through.
It does, it does.
So just to give everyone a taste.
Yeah.
Here's the translation.
Okay.
In eternity, the light of your beauty, manifested love appeared and set fire to the whole world.
Wow.
I mean, right there.
So much packed into those.
Two words.
Grabs you.
It really does.
Doesn't it?
It does.
And it makes you ask.
All sorts of questions. Like, what does it mean?
For love.
For love to be born in eternity.
And
what kind of fire?
What is this fire?
This fire that sets the cosmos ablaze.
Right.
It's clearly not...
What, literal?
No, not a literal fire.
Yeah. So let's break it down.
Yeah, unpack some of these key concepts for everyone.
Artists?
Starting with...
Yeah, let's start with...
Eternity is all.
Yeah.
Which is often translated as eternity.
Right. But
as you were saying.
Yeah, as Dr. Dinani and Dr. Larijani point out, it's much deeper than that.
Than just a long time.
Yeah, it's not just about like, oh, a really, really long time, like forever and ever.
Yeah, forever and ever.
It's not that.
No.
It's something.
It's a state of being.
Yeah.
That is completely...
Outside
of our usual way of thinking about time.
Yeah. Time.
Very past, present, or future.
Yeah, it's timeless.
Timeless.
Indivisible.
Without beginning.
Without any beginning or end.
Or end as we understand those concepts.
Right.
Because we tend to think...
Linearly.
Yeah, we think linearly.
Like a timeline. But that's not...
This is not that.
No, this is not that at all. So if you think about it, Azal is...
It's
almost like the container within which...
Time itself
arises.
It arises. So to use an analogy...
Like an ocean.
The ocean and the waves.
The waves are like time.
Like time and going.
Yeah, the ups and downs.
The ups and downs. But the ocean itself...
Is always there.
Unchanging. So Azal is like that ocean. It's the ground of being from which time emerges.
Only God.
Is truly Azali. In that absolute...
Beginningless sense.
Yeah, beginningless, timeless.
So
when Hafez says, in eternity, the light of your beauty manifested.
Right.
He's not just saying love is really, really old.
But no.
He's saying...
It's rooted in...
the
very essence.
The divine.
The divine.
Which is mind-blowing.
It is mind-blowing.
Right. Because it means that love...
It's not just
a fleeting emotion.
It's like a human thing.
No, it's something... much more...
It's something fundamental to existence itself.
To being itself.
Yeah.
I mean...
It's part of the very fabric of reality.
Yeah.
That's what Hafez is saying.
It's a whole different way of looking at love.
It is.
Isn't it?
It really is.
So we have eternity.
Azal.
Yep. Then we have...
Then he introduces beauty. Hosn.
And again, now this isn't...
That's not the everyday kind of beauty.
Like when we say, that sunset is beautiful, or that painting is beautiful.
That's relative beauty.
It's relative. It depends on...
It depends on our perception.
Our tastes, our preferences.
Yeah. What one person finds beautiful.
Someone else might not.
Exactly.
So it's Hosn then.
So Hosn is the absolute... fundamental
quality of God.
Of God, okay.
It is beauty.
Pure beauty.
Pure, perfect.
Perfect.
Self-sufficient.
Not depending on anything outside of itself.
Right. Doesn't need anything else
to define it.
To define it. It's just
it's
beauty in its most purest form.
Purest form.
That's like the source of all beauty.
So all the beauty that we see
and the world.
in the world is like a reflection.
The reflection.
Yeah, like
the sun.
The sun in the water.
The sun reflecting in the water.
That's a good.
The reflection is beautiful.
It's still beautiful.
But it's not.
The sun itself.
The source.
Right.
It's just a glimpse of that
brilliance.
Ultimate brilliance.
No, we don't experience.
And really experience Hosn.
Directly.
No.
It's just glimpses. Glimpses. Okay, so we have beauty.
Beauty.
Beauty. And then Hafez says.
He says.
Tajalli damzad.
Tajalli damzad.
Which. It's often translated as
manifested or breathes forth.
Manifested, right? It seems like it's more than just.
It's more than just something
appearing.
Appearing.
Right.
It's an active.
The emergence.
Like an unveiling.
An unveiling.
Like a tahavel.
This coming into being.
Like a flower.
Yeah. Like a flower blooming. It's not just that.
It's there.
It's there.
Now it's this process.
A process of.
Becoming.
Yeah.
So what's being unveiled?
It's the Hosn.
Hosn, which is the radiance of
divine beauty.
Divine beauty.
So it's like the beauty of God.
Yeah. Expressing itself.
Expressing itself almost like a breath.
Almost like a breath. Being exhaled from the divine.
And from this.
Ishkupedashad. Love appears.
Love appears.
So love is.
The love is a direct result.
It's a direct result
of this
manifestation
of this divine beauty.
Divine beauty,
which is
so
amazing when you think about it, because it connects to this idea
of beautiful, which says,
"I was a hidden treasure.
I was a hidden treasure,
and I loved
to be known."
To be known, right?
And that yearning
to be known
is seen as
the
driving force
behind everything.
Everything.
So ishkis in this context,
ishkis is
not just.
It's not just romantic love.
Like we think of it.
It's that primordial.
It's that divine love.
Divine love.
It's the very genesis.
It's the beginning.
The beginning of love.
In existence.
Yeah.
That ababu.
That abo I loved.
Yeah. Right?
So it's not just you and me in love.
No, it's
cosmic.
It's the foundation.
It's the foundation.
Of all love.
Of all love.
And this love.
This love doesn't just stay.
It doesn't just stay.
At that abstract
cosmic level flows through
everything, every connection,
every relationship, every instance of attraction from
the galaxies
to a parent and a child.
It's parent and a child.
It's all connected
to that original love, divine love.
So every time you feel
a pull towards someone or
something.
That's an echo
of that
original
spark of love,
right?
In eternity, in Azal. That's.
It's powerful.
It's really powerful.
Isn't it?
It is.
It's like everything's
connected.
Connected
through this love that originates in
the divine.
The divine. Yeah. And then
Hafez says.
He says, Vatash bihamis alamzad.
And set fire to the whole world.
So
now we have this image of fire.
Fire. It's not just any fire.
No.
It's a very specific.
The transformative fire.
Yes, transformative. What kind of fire is this?
So it's a fire that
burns away. Anything that separates us.
Yeah, anything that we perceive as separate.
Separate from God.
God, right?
From the beloved.
Anything that obscures our vision of that underlying
unity.
Divine unity. It's like a fire that
it's like a
purifies.
Yeah, purifies.
Refines. Right. It's not
destructive.
Destructive in the
usual sense.
Yeah, like
the wildfire
that just burns everything.
It destroys everything.
No, this is a fire that
creates things.
It brings things together.
It brings things together.
It unifies. It harmonizes. So think about a mystic,
the Arif who sees
God,
the manifestation of God
in everything.
In
all of creation. In them, for them.
This fire
has burned away. The illusion
of a separate world.
A separate world.
Right. So it's not just
about
seeing things
as they are. But
seeing God in them.
In them.
Yeah.
So this fire.
It's a fire that reveals The
divine presence.
The divine presence. That's always there.
That's always there.
But we don't always see it?
We don't always see it.
Okay, so
that's the first line.
First line.
Just incredible
layers and solid depth.
And then we come to the second line.
A second line.
Which introduces a whole other dimension.
Yeah. So it says,
Jelviai Kardruk did Malakish Tinadash Ainoatash Shodza as in Gerat Bar Adamzad.
Yeah.
Which translates to,
a glimpse of your face appeared. The angel beheld it. He possessed no love from this jealousy he struck at Adam.
Okay.
So now...
So many new elements here.
Yeah.
So we have the roh.
The roh, which means
face or aspect.
Face or aspect.
And as you were saying?
Yeah, in Sufi terminology.
The Sufi terminology.
The face or the warj.
It represents the totality of something's being.
It's like the essence.
The essence.
When you look at someone's face.
So you see their identity.
You see their soul.
You see their soul. Yeah. You see everything.
Everything that they are.
Right.
So the roh here.
So the walk here.
Is it just another manifestation?
It's another tajalli of divine beauty.
Divine beauty, but maybe more
complete.
Complete.
More direct.
More direct
than that initial.
Than the initial tajalli.
Yeah.
It's like
a full
multifiltered revelation of the divine essence.
Like when you see someone you love,
and you see everything.
Everything
in their face.
Yeah, that's
what the ruch is like.
That full encompassing vision
of the divine,
and it's connected to the
of Wajhullah al-Azam.
Wajhullah al-Azam,
which is
the greatest face.
The greatest face
of God.
Which is often associated
with the perfect
human being.
Someone who embodies all the attributes
of God.
Our God.
So both the shalal, which is majesty,
and the jamal, which is beauty. Loot.
Kindness.
Wrath.
All of it.
Everything.
Everything is apparent.
In this rock.
This face.
Okay,
so we have this...
It's amazing revelation of the divine.
And then
it says,
did Malak...
Its angel beheld it.
The angel saw it. And then it says... Ishkunadasht.
He possessed no love. Now...
That's interesting because
we think of angels
as being close to God,
pure, devoted.
So how can
they have no love?
No love, right? So Dr. Dinani and Dr. Larijani
explain this
by
saying
it's not that
they have no connection
to God, but they have a different experience of love,
kind of love
than humans.
Okay,
so
what's the difference?
So
angels exist
in a realm
of
pure
light and intellect. They're
not touched
by this
struggles and the messiness of the material world, of the alamay tabiat.
Right. So they haven't faced the same temptations.
It's the same challenges.
It's the same duality.
We have.
So their love
is pure.
It's pure.
But it's different.
It's a different kind of purity.
Yeah, it lacks the
depth
that come
from going through the fire,
the challenge of life. Right.
So we
humans,
because we've been through
all this stuff.
We
have a different
kind of love.
A different kind of love.
Yeah.
One that's been tested,
refined,
deepened by experience. It's like
a diamond that's been cut
and
polished by the pressure
of the earth. Right.
So our imperfections,
our struggles actually give our love more depth. That's amazing.
It's kind of
paradoxical.
It's paradoxical.
It's true. Right.
It's true that our imperfections
can lead
to a more perfect
love.
Yeah. And then I have passed shod as in Geirat.
I now shod as in Geirat, which means
he became the very fire.
From
this jealousy.
From this jealousy.
Geirat, yeah.
Geirat. Can sound a little bit strange.
It's strange.
When we're talking about
angels and
angels and God.
God, but it's not. It's not that kind of
Human jealousy. It's more like a
divine jealousy.
What's that?
So it's more about divine
wisdom
and intention.
Intention.
It's like God being
zealous for the uniqueness
of
creation and the perfection of the divine order.
The divine order. So it's not about possessiveness
or envy.
It's about
God wanting
everything to be
in
its right place. And
functioning
perfectly according to divine plan.
The divine plan.
So this gay rat
is really about
highlighting
the unique potential.
That God has given
to humans.
This
capacity
for a deep, hard one
love the angels don't have in the same way. Because they haven't
gone through what we've gone through. So we're special.
In
that sense.
We have
this gift
of being able to
love
in a way that angels can't.
Mm.
And then